What's up everyone, I'm Eldritch, and it's time for another Donkey Double! Hey guys, welcome back, it's Murmansk time! I do love this ship so much. It's crazy. I don't know why, but for some reason I like this so much more than the Omaha, and I think it really just has to do with the increased range. The increased range just makes this awesome. This game, by the way, was great. And not just because this enemy Phoenix presents itself on a silver platter at the beginning of the game, giving me a chance to deal an easy 4,000 or 5,000 damage before the game has really begun. No, but because this game... well, it was my best game I've ever played until that point. I think I played a better one since then, but it was still pretty great. It made me feel very good about myself. By the way, I like to go to this northeast corner a lot on this map. Not just in cruisers, pretty much in everything that isn't a destroyer. Because it's not as cramped as that southwest corner. I mean, this is a low-level map, of course, like a low-tier map. And that sort of corner in that bay area in the southwest, that's just, yeah, it's absolute destroyer country, and you have to be really careful. Ugh, look at that terrible barrage. I hate that when they turn into me, and I always aim incorrectly. I assume that they'd be so much further toward me once my shots keep flying that they sort of drift further to the right, and then, it's gruesome. Well, for the fact that I was able to shoot at this guy for so long, I really didn't do all that much damage. So I decided to pop some torpedoes just in case he keeps going, and well, and I just try to get behind this island to get away from these guys. Damn, nice Citadel hit. And now I'm a little bit more safe with the island between me and his friends. This destroyer comes very, very close. Luckily, I do hit the guy with one of my torpedoes, so he's pretty much out of the game. But this destroyer is very close. I hit him for over 3,000 damage, which is kind of brilliant. His first salvo is... nah, it doesn't hit me, but... uh-oh, this second one is getting very close. Ah, crap! I should just keep going forward, but why am I turning? Ah, this is so bad. Yeah, okay, good, thank you. Ah, smack. That hurt. I'm angry, so I try to kill this guy, but he hides behind the island. The jerk. He deprives me of the joy of killing him. Oh, what is this? Would that be a Yubari? My favorite target. Immediate citadel penetration for a gazillion damage. Yeah. How do you like your paper armor now, huh? Some rather badly aimed shots. Some torpedoes that don't really bother me. Because they came from the Phoenix, and the Phoenix only has 5.5 kilometer range on its torpedoes, so eh. But now that Phoenix is way in the open, and it's time to finish him off. Time to finish the job. Murmansk is angry now. First salvo was a bit pants, but this one is good, and bam. Goodbye. And hello, map border. It's always nice to meet you. This was obviously a very intentional visit, and there's nothing accidental or noobish about this at all. So, never you mind. Oh look, there's a Kuma. Hello, Kuma. You're on fire. Would you like to be more on fire? First salvo misses. Let's adjust. And, yep, that's pretty on target. Let's look at the stats, because cool guys don't look at explosions. Goodbye. Yep, so good so far. So, everything nice, I guess. I don't know really what that was. So good so far, so everything nice? But, okay. English isn't my native language, so shut up. I take some shots at these guys who rammed into each other and stopped in the middle of the open, but sadly it was not meant to be. I was not meant to hit them. Take some more shots, but by the time they reach him, he's gonna be somewhere else, so. At this point, I'm really just taking speculative shots at anything that's within my range while I try to figure out where I want to go. I'm thinking that I just kind of want to push hard toward their base because, I mean, we're definitely up at this point, and I would like to keep it that way, so I definitely want to be aggressive. I see that destroyer there, popping his smoke and being annoying in the middle of the map, so I decided that he's worth shooting at. Decently aimed salvo. Only very superfluous damage. Sadly. He turns away from me, which makes him much harder to hit, of course. Give him some more fire. But again, I'm just firing at him with AP. I should have switched to AG at, you know, before this, and now I do, and that's a kill. Because shooting destroyers with HE is just, it's like kicking puppies. One more destroyer, trying to mess with the Murmansk. Fire some torpedoes just in case he actually keeps going in that direction. Very unlikely, but yeah, the torpedoes are gonna have reloaded by the time I can use them on anyone else. Very brazenly, this guy is starting to shoot at me. Thinking that I would not crush him just because he's a smaller ship. Well, think again, friend. But since I can't see him, I take some pot shots at these other guys in the back.
Don't worry, I will deal with you later. Murmansk is always hungry for more.
And he has really good stealth, because only now do I finally spot him. And I'm lucky that he doesn't have any torpedoes. Oh, well, he did actually. He just flunked his torpedoes. And I pummel him hard, killing one of his guns, killing his engine. Torpedoes aren't reloaded yet, so screw it. Just shotgun him to death. There you go. Take it. And I'll take your little destroyer buddy as well. Can I make it 3 destroyers in a row? Those not too bad, those shots. He fires back at me. But he sets me on fire. That's not something I'm a fan of. So I repair that crap. And at this point I'm probably a lot more worried about those torpedo bombers, because they can do quite a bit of damage if I don't watch them. Here comes the... What is this, a Clemson probably? Looks like a Clemson. I give him some torpedoes, but he turns into me. But hey, I'm getting some nice critical hits. I already killed his engine in the first salvo, which he probably repaired, and now he's dead, because that was a nice hit. Those are not... No, actually those are tightly spread, tight density spread torpedoes. You know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I'm not too scared. And I'm getting some really nice penetrating hits on this Independence. I find it very easy, actually, to do good damage to an Independence. They always seem to be a little bit weak and flabby. And kaboom, he goes. That was an excellent game, if I do say so myself. 325,000 credits, and that is why I'm saying you should get the Murmansk, because it makes so much money. Look at this, 2,700 experience, 6 kills, oh yeah. And an easy, like, what is this, 50, 70, 80,000 damage, but bam! And after that great game in the Murmansk, time for a not so awesomely great game in the Nicholas. I mean, it's not bad, but I haven't yet have a really great game in the Nicholas. This is more of, let's call it a learning experience kind of game. So I decided to go very central. I'm on this map. I'm still actually not entirely sure where I want to be with my destroyers. I don't know. Whenever I go to the sort of northwestern flank, it just always seems awkward because I have to get so close, and there's not really any way to run away. And in the southeastern corner, there just isn't really anything to shoot at because most of the people just go north. So this was me trying to see if, you know, maybe going to the center did anything. I find this little Japanese destroyer, and oh my god, he has brought friends! And they know how to shoot at me, so I pop my smoke and run away, because I don't want to die. And this is probably something I'm gonna have to learn the higher I go in tiers with destroyers. I'm just a little bit too aggressive sometimes. I mean, I like playing aggressive in destroyers, so that's why I definitely prefer the American destroyers. But sometimes I'm just a little bit too, yeah, too in there and right in the middle of it. I got these bombers coming for me, and I turn as they drop their bombs, dodging every single one of them. That's a good hint I could give you. If you have dive bombers coming for you, most carrier captains will just use the automated dive bomber attack, because aiming those things is really, really difficult because they have a very weird sort of attack run. With torpedo bombers, it's pretty simple because they just fly toward the target, they drop their torpedoes, and, you know, there's no change in speed or anything. With dive bombers, it's a bit more like sudden. They fly steady and then they dive and, you know, gain a ton of speed, and it's just really weird and hard to aim. So most people will do the automated thing, which means if you dodge right as they start going into their dive, you can evade most of the bombs. Takes a bit of you know, fiddling to get used to, but especially in destroyers, it's a great way of just avoiding the entire thing. Now I'm just tussling a bit with these other guys here in the center. There's a cruiser and another destroyer hiding in the smoke. I'm thinking about going around this island and then ambushing that cruiser that has strayed a little bit too far from his pack, this Yubari. As so many Yubari captains like to do, they like to play a little bit too aggressive sometimes. I decided to just throw some torpedoes, just seeing, you know, maybe I can hit him, maybe he changes his direction or something. And I stick around behind the island and give him some fire. Not a really great hit on the first salvo. That was much better.
Steeduck has joined the channel.
And that is part of the recording. I can't change that. And I actually did hit the guy with one of my torpedoes. And plus the 3 Citadel hits I gave him with my guns, because the Yubari Citadel is so easy to hit, I crushed him very easily. And, you know, that is pretty much a very good example of why I'm not a fan of the Yubari and why I never was a fan of the Yubari. It is just way too squishy, and even a destroyer can just kick your ass pretty easily. Given this guy wasn't all that proficient in his Yubari, ouch. But still, it was very easy to take him down, so whatever. Yeah, this battleship has my number, so it's definitely time to run away now. I'm gonna pour some more fire into this destroyer, see if I can maybe take him with me. Oh, but now they're all shooting at me. Dodge, Eldritch, dodge! Ah! No, that wasn't good. That was very much not good. It's absolutely, definitely time to run away now! Oh my god! Yeah, let's pop some smoke and let's put some oh no. Ah, good. I think I'm safe now. Time to shoot guns more. I am way too aggressive when I play these American destroyers. I just can't keep myself from firing the guns. Yeah. I have to fire the guns. Fire all the guns. I'm still stalking that destroyer.
I want him dead. He offends me.
It's looking good for the team so far, though. We have more people on our team than they do, and so obviously when we kill 3 of theirs, that's good for us. If they have only killed 3 of us, means we're still in the majority. The destroyer pops out relatively close to me. First salvo, I'm definitely on target. I need to lead a bit more. Ah! Overshot. Come on, I can get you. Yeah, there we go. That's a good hit. Let's do another one. Yep, that's looking good. Nice. Another 1,000 damage, and this one should finish him off. Yes, there we go. Another kill for me. Now we're capping their base, and they're pretty scattered all across the map. Basically, at this point, I'm just thinking I'm gonna try to get more kills in, because I'm pretty sure we won this. They're not really in a good position to defend their base well, and so they're probably gonna lose more ships trying to scramble back. So I decided to put some fire into this Miyogi, because damage is damage. And, well, the Miyogi has a bunch of hit points, of course, but doing some damage to him is never going to hurt. At this point, I'm actually pretty brazen. I mean, I look up at the score, and I don't think I actually realized that that we had more players than they did. And so I'm really just trying to farm some more damage here. And I should really switch to high explosive at this point to set this guy on fire. But, I mean, I'm still getting some alright penetrations. So, who am I to argue with myself? But this Miyogi is completely screwed. Those torpedoes are going to wreck him. I decided to fire some of my own torpedoes just in case. But yeah, oh, that must hurt. Look at that. Oh, he's still alive. Time to steal the kill. Come on. Come on, I can take the kill. Uh-oh. Oh no. My hubris has cost me my life. But at least I killed the stupid Miyogi. Well, and that's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed this gameplay, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any feedback, leave it in the comments. Next video, hopefully later today if my ISP plays along, will be the Kitakami review. But until then, I've been Eldritch Master Donkey, and I'll see you in another video.